to the channel. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So with that being said, let's just get into it. Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021, and I want to talk today about marijuana stocks, you guys. So news came out earlier this week that Democratic senators will be pushing to pass the pot reform bill this year. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and other Democratic senators said that they will push to pass this year's sweeping legislation that would end federal prohibition on marijuana. Obviously, pot has been legalized to some degree in many other states, so this is obviously huge news. A lot of people were assuming this was going to happen after the Biden administration and the Democrats won the Senate in the United States, at least, and this is obviously a big deal for all marijuana stocks. So I wanted to go over today a couple marijuana stocks that are absolutely popping off today, or just this week in general after this news, and then talk about a few that I like. Again, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Please invest your money at your own risk. So let's just talk about a couple of these. Cronos Group, ticker symbol CRON. It is up 9.4% on the day to $12.42. Tilray, TLRY, is up 17.84% to $27.66. Aurora Cannabis, ACB, is up 8.19% to $13.74. One of my favorite stocks that I've been loaded up on, sndl, Sundial Growers, is up 18.26%, or actually, up 20% almost on the day to $1.25. And then GW Pharmaceuticals, you guys, up 46% on the day to $213.50. So let's just talk about GW Pharmaceuticals first. All right, so GW Pharmaceuticals, they develop therapies derived from the marijuana plant, and they were actually the first company to receive FDA approval for CBD-based therapy, which a lot of people use. CBD is very popular, and CBD, you guys, is a form of, cannabis treatment or therapy that doesn't involve THC, so it doesn't actually get you, I guess, high in the brain. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know about CBD, but GW Pharmaceuticals, you guys, their stock's popping off because Jazz Pharma is buying the company for $7.2 billion, which is absolutely a huge deal. So it should be noted that GW Pharma is the first FDA-approved medicine derived from the cannabis plant. So they got a lot of positive things. Like I said, the UK-based company first to receive FDA approval for their CBD-based therapy, Epidiolex, which is used to treat seizures in patients 1 year old and older. Now, I've seen videos of children that get seizures all the time have a little dose of CBD, and they're absolutely just changed. They're not having seizures, they're calm, and it shows great benefits. So obviously CBD is the future. A lot of people use CBD, so I really like GW Pharmaceuticals. Their pipeline is centered around CBD based medicines that target epilepsy with neuroscience. More and more data has been released about just CBD and how it affects the brain, and how there's only positive results from it. So the merger of Jazz Pharma and GW Pharma is expected to accelerate double-digit top-line revenue growth in the first year, and GW Pharma investors will receive $200 in cash and $20 in Jazz stock per share. So super big news on the GW Pharmaceutical side, being bought by Jazz Pharma. A lot of big things are expected from GW Pharmaceuticals and Jazz Pharma, their merger, which is the reason why this stock is absolutely going crazy today. SNDL, you guys, another stock that I like, a penny stock. People were pushing this stock on Reddit in the Wall Street Bets forum, which is obviously up 19%. If we look at the past 5 days, it's just been climbing since about last week, up pretty steadily to $1.23. I gave you guys SNDL. I made a video on this, but I gave you guys this stock around 47 cents. So hopefully you guys made some gains there. I do like SNDL. There are some things about the company that not really strong as far as business metrics go, but it will be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, it's a Canadian-based company. Marijuana is already legal in Canada, but it will be interesting to see what happens with SNDL if the U.S. does pass the marijuana prohibition law. Again, another stock, Aurora Cannabis. They've been kind of struggling this year. I think the business fundamentals have just been kind of in flux since the beginning of this year. They do have goals to reduce expenses and better, put away their capital expenditures. But again, they need access to the U.S. market, and once the legislation is, completed of cannabis reform, I think we could see ACB absolutely skyrocket. Tilray is another stock that's absolutely been going crazy today, up 7.83%. I made another video on Tilray and why I like this company. Tilray, they got a good amount of things going on. Canadian-based marijuana company, and they're merging with pot grower Afria, which them combined will create the world's largest cannabis producer under the Tilray trade name, and they're expected to have an annual revenue of $875 million Canadian, which would surpass the all-time previous record, which is absolutely big news for Tilray's, merger with Afria. I think with Tilray, they have, obviously expertise in the cannabis field, and Afria has a product line from vapes, edibles, and oils. So together, I think they can do a lot of big things, especially in Canada. Again, if Afria does already have somewhat of a footprint in the U.S. cannabis market, and if the legislation gets passed, cannabis reform, Tilray, Afria together, I think they can go absolutely crazy. Like I said, up almost 16% today. So make sure you guys are taking a look at TLRY, another cannabis stock I really like. Ticker symbol CRON. Now, Cronos was the first actual cannabis company to list on the NASDAQ, and the stock has really just been up and down since it did IPO. I mean, we got all $21, dip back down, up again, and now we're sitting at $12.38, up almost 10% on the day. But they do have pretty substantial research and product development. They manufacture, markets, and distribute hemp-derived supplements and other cosmetic products like oils and tinctures. And they do operate on the e-commerce, retail, and partner level. Again, the products are for medical and recreational use, and they are currently available in Canada, the United States, Australia, Germany, and more. So another company that has just increased revenue but are continuing to lose, I guess they're losing money. Obviously, COVID-19 did have an impact on the Cronos business and their market cap. So the market cap sitting at 4.4 billion, which is pretty high market cap. And I like Cronos stock, not as high as on Cronos as I am on the other marijuana stocks, but definitely another marijuana stock to keep an eye on, you guys, as this news of cannabis reform begins to take shape and more news comes out about when the actual timeline is for this to happen. So those are some cannabis stocks I really like, you guys. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments below if you guys are in any of these stocks. Let me know what price you guys got in at. Again, these stocks been going crazy. Marijuana stocks should be continuing to go up throughout the year, and who knows where these stocks will be once marijuana is completely marijuana prohibition is completely gone in the United States. Again, let me know in the comments below. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.